Cruises have this innocent image in every commercial: sunshine, smiling families, colorful buffets, and perfectly staged sunsets. But anyone who's ever been on a real cruise knows that's just half the story. Beneath that picture, perfect vacation, lies a secret adult world: quiet corners, hidden perks, and playful opportunities that most travelers never even notice. And the best part, none of it's illegal, but it all feels a little bit daring. In this video, we're revealing 10 naughty cruise tips adults wish they knew sooner. Clever, cheeky, sometimes downright sneaky tricks that turn an ordinary voyage into something unforgettable. Whether you're a couple looking for romance, a solo traveler craving freedom, or just someone who likes to bend the rules for fun, these secrets are your passport to the cruise life that only insiders experience. So pour yourself a drink, sit back, and picture the ocean at night, calm, mysterious, and full of secrets waiting to be discovered. 1. The secret of the adults only zone. Every cruise ship has a hidden paradise, the adults only zone. It's not advertised loudly because the cruise lines want families to feel included everywhere, but for those who know where to look, this section is pure bliss. Think plush cabanas, chilled cocktails, and background music that's more spa lounge than splash pad. The naughty part: many passengers assume you need to pay extra or have a VIP wristband to access it. But here's the secret: most of the time you don't. Confidence is your ticket. Walk in like you belong there, and you'll blend right in. No one questions guests who seem relaxed and certain. Once you're there, you'll notice the difference instantly. No screaming kids, no crowded pools, just adults unwinding in peace. You might even meet a few like-minded travelers who discovered this same secret. Order your favorite cocktail, slip into a deck chair, and let the sea breeze erase every bit of stress you brought on board. It's indulgent, it's quiet, and it feels deliciously off limits. Even when it's not, once you've experienced that level of calm, you'll never go back to the chaos of the main deck again. Too late. Night jacuzzis. The unspoken romance hour. Here's a truth few cruisers admit: after midnight, the ship changes. The music softens, the crowds vanish, and the glow from the pool deck lights turns golden and romantic. And if you wander toward the jacuzzis, that's where the magic begins. During the day, hot tubs are packed with sunscreen and chatter. But late at night, they're practically private. Couples slip in quietly, singles exchange glances over bubbles, and laughter mixes with the sound of the ocean. It's flirty fun and completely unspoken. No one talks about it, but everyone knows it happens. If you want that experience, here's the move: head there around midnight with a towel and drink in hand. Choose the jacuzzi farthest from the main pool. The ones near the back deck are usually the most private. Sit back, feel the warm water against your skin, and look up. The stars are brighter at sea than anywhere else. It's the kind of moment that feels cinematic, like the world has gone quiet just for you. And yes, it's a little naughty, but that's what makes it unforgettable. 3. The do not disturb power move. You've seen that little red sign that says, "Do not disturb." Most people use it to sleep in or avoid housekeeping. But seasoned cruisers know it's your ticket to total freedom. When you hang that sign, your cabin becomes a private sanctuary. No knocks, no cleaning, no interruptions. You could be taking a nap, watching the sunset from bed, or, let's be honest, spending a little romantic time with your partner, and no one will ever know. Here's the secret twist on luxury ships: crew are trained never to question that sign. If you're in a suite or balcony cabin, they'll give you extra space automatically. Some even make note of your preferred schedule afterward, meaning you'll never get disturbed at inconvenient times again. Want to take it up a notch? Call room service before you hang the sign. That way, your snacks and drinks arrive, and you can lock in for the night without a single interruption. It's simple, but it's one of the most satisfying cruise tricks you'll ever use. 4. The secret bar trick. Bars on board a cruise can get crowded fast, especially during happy hour. But here's what experienced travelers know: there are secret bars hidden all over the ship. Some are tucked beside theaters, behind lounges, or near the spa. They're quieter, cooler, and often have better service than the pool bar chaos. Bartenders there have fewer guests, so if you're friendly, they'll remember you. Your name, your drink, even how strong you like it poured. Here's where it gets fun. If you order your first drink of the cruise and leave a generous tip, that bartender will take care of you all week. Stronger drinks, faster refills, maybe even a few "forgot to charge you" moments. And the to-go trick, totally allowed. You can order a drink in a plastic cup and bring it to shows, the upper decks, or even back to your cabin. It's technically not promoted, but it's quietly accepted, so skip the long pool lines and explore. Find that quiet bar that feels like your own secret. On every ship, there's always one. 5. The after-hours buffet secret. Everyone hits the buffet at lunch and dinner. But late at night, when the ship feels almost asleep, that's when the real cruise foodies come alive. Most cruise lines quietly open a smaller, late-night buffet or snack bar around 11 p.m. Pizza, not just desserts, all fresh and piping hot. And here's something even fewer people know: The crew has its own night meal after their shift ends. Sometimes they share it with friendly guests. Make friends with the late-night staff. Ask them, casually, what do you guys eat when your shift ends? Their faces light up instantly. They'll tell you stories, sometimes even slip you a plate of something not on the menu. Spicy noodles, fried rice, homemade desserts. You'll see a side of cruise life most passengers never witness. The laughter, the smells, the feeling that you're part of the ship's secret heartbeat. It's not just about food. It's about connection. And yes, it feels a little like breaking the rules, but that's the fun of it. 6. The private balcony. Illusion people book balcony cabins for privacy, morning coffee, evening wine, peaceful ocean views. But here's a truth no one tells you until you're already on board. Your balcony might not be as private as you think. Because ships are built in tiers, some balconies can actually be seen from above or beside. Which means that when you're out there in your robe or swimsuit, someone a few decks up might have a partial view. Here's the naughty fix. Not all balconies are created equal. Cabins located on the hump, the curve at the center of many ships, often have deep, hidden balconies shielded by structure. Some rear-facing suites also offer total seclusion. Once you find one, you'll feel like you own a piece of the ocean. Sip champagne under the stars, read quietly in the morning breeze, or enjoy moments that feel completely yours. The sound of waves, the hum of the engines, the faint scent of salt, it's hypnotic. That's when you realize why people fall in love with cruising. It's not the ports or parties, it's those quiet, stolen moments no one else can see. 7. The cabin mixology. Trick everyone talks about drink packages, but here's the truth. They're not always worth the cost. Between port days, shore excursions, and early nights, you might never drink enough to justify it. So instead, smart cruisers turn their cabins into secret lounges. Most cruise lines allow guests to bring sealed cans of soda, juice, or sparkling water on board. Add a small bottle of spirits bought duty-free on board or at your final port, completely legal if you open it in your room, and boom, you've got a private bar. Slice some fruit from the buffet, mix it with soda or juice, and suddenly you're sipping personalized cocktails for free. Want to take it further? Bring a collapsible ice bucket or reusable tumbler from home. Fill it up before sunset, mix your drink, and head out to your balcony. Congratulations, you've just outsmarted the drink package and created your own happy hour with the best view on Earth. It's not about being cheap, it's about being clever. The feeling of pouring your own sunset cocktail while the ship cuts through endless blue. Pure freedom. 8. The crew knows everything. Rule: here's one truth that every cruiser learns: eventually the crew sees everything. They're on board for months at a time, working, watching, quietly laughing at the little dramas that unfold each voyage. They know who's sneaking drinks into the pool, who's flirting at the bar, who's stumbling back to their cabin a little too late. But they never judge, because for them, it's part of the rhythm of life at sea. And here's where things get interesting. If you treat the crew with genuine kindness, they'll remember you. They'll do things that aren't in any manual. A cabin attendant might leave you extra towels or champagne glasses. A bartender might pour you the good stuff. A waiter might save your favorite table at dinner. They don't forget faces, especially the friendly ones. Some passengers even get invited to hidden events, crew karaoke nights, private gatherings, or unlisted tours. Those moments can become the highlight of your cruise. So be kind, smile, tip when you can, and show appreciation. The real secrets of cruising aren't in brochures. They're shared quietly between those who respect the people who make the magic happen. 9. The hidden romance decks. Every ship has places that feel almost enchanted. Open observation decks near the bow or tucked at the stern, far from the noise and neon lights. After dark, those spaces transform into something else entirely. The wind softens, the sea glows under moonlight, and the sound of the waves feels almost like music. It's where couples wander after dinner, hand in hand, and where strangers sometimes meet for long, unexpected conversations. It's also where memories are made, proposals, first kisses, or just moments of silence shared beneath the stars. The trick: look for decks labeled observation or quiet zone. Some aren't even listed in brochures. They're marked discreetly or accessed through side corridors. Find one, bring a blanket or a drink, and stay for a while. There's something primal about it, standing at the edge of the world, no land in sight, just the sound of your heartbeat and the ocean's endless rhythm. It's not just romantic, it's intoxicating. 10. The last night goodbye. Tradition: most passengers spend their final night packing suitcases, settling bills, and preparing to leave. But the ones who know the secret, they celebrate. Because on that last night, something special happens. The crew relaxes, the music gets louder, the atmosphere softens. It's the emotional heartbeat of the entire voyage. One last night of dancing, laughter, and connection. Go to the deck party even if you're tired. Talk to that couple you met at dinner. Order one more drink. Stay up late. The energy on the final night is like no other, Part joy, part sadness, part unspoken understanding that this floating world is about to vanish. It's the night where strangers hug, photos are taken, and new friendships feel like old ones. And as you walk back to your cabin for the last time, passing quiet hallways and hearing the faint hum of the ship, you'll realize cruising isn't just about travel. It's about moments that only exist in the middle of the ocean, suspended between yesterday and tomorrow. So, there you have it. 10 naughty cruise tips adults wish they knew sooner. They're not about breaking the rules. They're about bending them just enough to unlock a better experience. Because the truth is, the best cruises aren't the ones that follow the schedule perfectly. They're the ones that surprise you, with secret decks, midnight laughter, or that one unforgettable drink under the stars. Now tell me, which one of these would you try first? And if you're curious for more, don't miss our next video. Cruise Ship Casino Secrets They Don't Want You to Know. Until then, keep your passport ready and your mind open. Because the ocean always rewards a little bit of mischief.